Hi there, I'm Zoot Java. Today I'm going to talk about something that's not normally in my subject range, and I also wish that I didn't have to. Eddie Van Halen died today, October 6, 2020. He was 65 years old. For those who don't know, and I don't know who that would be, Eddie was the innovative guitar player and songwriter who, along with his brother Alex, founded one of the most famous rock bands ever, named appropriately Van Halen. He was born in the Netherlands to his Dutch musician father and his Eurasian mother from the island of Java in the Dutch East Indies or Indonesia. When they were young, they moved to the United States where they became citizens, growing up very poor. Originally, his brother Alex began playing the guitar and Eddie played the drums. But after a while, the two switched instruments, and it turned out to be a good idea for both of them. He stated that he was gratefully influenced by Eric Clapton, particularly Clapton's Cream Years, and also Jimmy Page. If you know the two at these times, you can almost see the blossoming of Eddie's style coming from both of them. I believe they started a band named Mammoth, which they changed to Van Halen in 1972 and played all over Los Angeles in clubs such as the Whiskey A Go Go, which seemed to be a launching pad for quite a few huge bands around this time. When their debut album Van Halen was released in 1978, it truly was one of the most phenomenal records that had music fans amazed. I recall buying and listening to it myself after a friend told me that I'd love it. I did. It was really well done. It sounded great. The guitar work was fascinating. I described his playing as organized chaos, in which you imagine full-on high-energy rock music with a flawless guitar player burning his way up and down the fingerboard to a sound all of its own. To hear this for the first time when you don't have anything else comparable, it's an absolute treat for your ears and mind. And to wait and see how it will progress, and to see just how this band will take newer releases, and to find out just what else this player will do next. That's a wonder also. With 12 more albums out of the studio and 2 live, it was an awful lot to see. In 1981, Eddie married actress Valerie Bertinelli, with whom they had one son named Wolfgang, who later would play with Eddie. In December 2005, Valerie filed for divorce after a 4-year separation, and Eddie remarried later on Janie Lazuski, yet another actress turned Van Halen publicist, and his son Wolfgang and former wife Valerie Bertinelli were both at the wedding. Eddie had a problem with alcoholism and drug abuse, no surprise given the occupation, but he had been sober for at least the last 10 years. He had a number of health issues, from needing hip replacement surgery, bone infarction, tongue cancer, which he needed surgery removing a third of his tongue, supposedly leaving him cancer-free in 2002. In 2012, he needed emergency surgery for diverticulitis, and in 2019 it was found out that he had throat cancer, which he had been dealing with, and was finally pronounced dead October 6th, 2020. In spite of the mishaps he experienced, he appeared to have lived a life filled with an abundance of blessings. He may have been taken too soon, but what he did with the time he spent with those who knew him, or the millions worldwide who became passionate fans of his talent, was truly miraculous. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. You deserve it. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps me out. Hit the bell for more of my words of wisdom. Share my content on your social media because I get censored by all the usual suspects. Until later, have a Java on the